Working on my wife's vehicle here. It's a 2014 Chevy Trax. Upgrading her factory halogen light bulbs to LED light bulbs. I just got the passenger side done. Got the factory halogens over here. Here's the LEDs. I just got some cheap brand off of eBay or something like that, but see how they end up working out, how long they last and whatnot like that. There's lots of stuff that said I had to drill the back here to run the wires out, but because of my dust caps. But as you can see, I don't have anything drilled out because everything actually fit back in behind without drilling the dust caps out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the driver's side. So far both the highs and the lows work good, so we'll just flip on the highs so you can take a look at that too. Factory highs, the error. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good quality lights for what I paid. I think I paid 80 or 90 bucks for both kits. Yeah, it says up there. 1.4 liter tiny ass little Ecotech motor. There's supposedly a turbo somewhere in this freaking thing. That's what it says online. It's 1.4 turbocharged, and I don't know where the heck the turbo is in this thing. If it's in here, it's extremely tiny. But I don't know. Supposedly got a turbo in it someplace. I don't know where. I wish I did, because that'd be kind of cool to see the thing. Unless that's it right there. That might actually be the turbo right there. That tiny ass. It is. There it is. Oh, fuck. I've been looking at it the whole time. Turbo's right down there. You can see right there it goes in into it. I just realized it's right into the freaking manifold there. It goes up into the airbox. That's kind of cool. It's super tiny though. It's like, that's a really small turbo. If that's a blow-off valve, or if the thing probably doesn't even need a blow-off valve, it doesn't produce enough power to freaking need one. Or anything significant that you can hear anyways, I mean, because you can step on this thing all you want. It doesn't have too much giddy-up go. That'd be a funny prank, to put a big-ass blow-off valve in it and she'd be driving along and all of a sudden, whoosh. But I don't think it produces enough PSI or nothing like that. It's lucky if it's like 1 PSI or something like that in this flipping thing. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Might post something after I'm done this part. Both the high beams are in, or not high beams, but the driving lights. All done. All the caps are back on in the back. You can see back there. Put this on. There they are. There's the dust caps, those circular things right there. One on the LED things. There's the working, looking good. Great look. Awesome. Wasn't a bad job, didn't take very long. Thought it was gonna be a nightmare having to drill holes in the back of these caps, kind of like I had to do for my HIDs and my Dodge, but this thing wasn't bad actually, so quite impressed. All in all, probably only took me about probably 20 minutes to put these in, really, once I figured out what I was doing. So pretty simple job if anyone wants to put a set of lights in these. It's easy enough. You just need 9005 and H11 bulb types. The 9005 are your high beams. This one, 9005. Those ones are for the high beam side, as far as memory serves, that I put in there. Pretty sure that's the first ones I put in. And H11 is the driving lights. And you can't really screw it up anyways because the clips are different for both sides. Like on the bottom of the headlights where they plug into the connector, the clip. And so you really can't mess it up because they're not going to plug into the different ones really. And then it's easy enough to just twist them and pull them out. And the new ones, just look at the tab configuration because there's one small tab and then there's two big ones to the bottom side, and then you just have to like line up that small tab, kind of the same direction configuration that the factory lights came out in, and just twist them, pull them out, remove those ones, take the new ones, same, line up that tab in about the same spot where you had removed the other one from twisting it out. Kind of just keep an eye, like think about this, the whole motion of when you're taking them out. Put them back in, twist them in, and then they should be good. You can look through the lens for reference, make sure it's like lined up in there. It's not off to one side or anything, because you don't want it to be off to one side because it's gonna mess up your beam pattern. You want them to be side to side like that with the LEDs, so it's reflecting off of the reflective housing behind there. So my first time installing LEDs, I'm used to the regular light bulb changeouts or HIDs, but HIDs compared to LEDs are a nightmare. So I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of these LEDs now. The only thing I can say though is, well, probably longevity wise, these are gonna outlast my HIDs probably. It's not 100% definite because these are a cheaper brand LED. My HIDs in my truck are a Lumens brand and they're very expensive, so it's possible they'll outlast these. Not 100% sure, but I have them for my highs, lows, and my fogs. This thing doesn't have fog lights, unfortunately. There is a kit I can get off of eBay, like $300-400 to take that little plastic bezel out, and it just snaps right in like the factory ones. Probably some screws back there. Would work out really well, but I don't know if I'm gonna bother doing that for this thing or not. It's possible, but then I gotta get another LED kit to match everything up. Aside from that, I can't actually run LEDs in my Dodge because it has the projector beams, and a lot of stuff I've read up on says that the LEDs don't thrive very well in a projector light housing. They're best for a reflective surface, regular halogen surface like these lights have, where they're reflecting off of that. They don't get out of the projector housing as well. I mean, they still work, they're just not, they don't thrive as well in the projector housing as the HIDs do. So, and actually, from a legal standpoint, because of the beam pattern of them is very widespread and erratic, more or less. If it was put into one of these housings, it would kind of be scattered everywhere. The projector housing is designed to control that beam pattern more so it's more set up for the HIDs than these things are. You can tell when people are running HIDs in these housings because these LEDs are bright, but you put an HID in these housings and wow, they're like blindingly ridiculous bright, and the beam pattern would be like all over the fucking good. So anyway, but yeah, that's about all I got for now. Come summertime, I got some some summer shoes to throw on the truck. Some 22s I picked up real cheap. I only paid $200 for all four. They're really dirty when I got them. I cleaned them all up, spent some time on them. I do need 2 new tires because, as you can see, this one is relatively spanked. Still got a lot on the sides. That one there is pretty well spanked. And these two here are basically brand new looking, so If I can, I'm gonna find another couple of these, put them onto there, and be good to go. But that's for summer.